Hello everyone, it's still singularly me, Dolapo, admin for Single Mother Social Net on Facebook. I thank you very much for all the feedbacks and responses I have gotten on my previous videos. I have also learned from people's experiences and everything that you have said. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button so that we can continue to interact and more people can benefit from these videos. From one of my previous videos, I talked about moving on from your last relationship, and I'm sure that people have wondered, how is it just easy to move on? I loved my husband so much before he died. He hurt me so much. I can't forgive him. I just can't move on. I agree with you. Moving on, whatever the kind of relationship that you had, is usually a very difficult thing to do. However, it can be done, and it is actually the best thing for you. In order to be able to make progress emotionally, even to be more productive, in order for you to heal, moving on is part of the healing process, in fact. So it is important for us to be able to move on. Now, what do you need to be able to move on? What can you do to be able to move on? The first thing is you need to acknowledge that whatever relationship you had is over. That tends to be difficult for women, especially in abusive relationships or in marriages. Your partner has told you, I no longer want to move out of my house. And then the church or your parents will tell you, sit down, a woman needs to be patient. Or even at times he does not verbally say it, but his behavior says it. And you know, I have many people asking, the father of my child, he beats me up, he has moved up my things many times, he has told me I should leave, what do you think I should do? The fact is, he has told you he doesn't want you anymore. What should you do? You should move on. So the first thing you need to do is acknowledge that your relationship has ended, either by death or a separation or a divorce, or perhaps your partner, the person you have had a child for, has said, I am no longer interested. Or you yourself in your mind, you have made up that this relationship is no longer healthy for me. It's no longer the best for me. So the first thing you need to do, if you can write that down now, is that you need to acknowledge in your mind that this relationship has ended. And that is one. The next thing is, now this relationship has ended. What is the next thing for me to do? You need to accept that you are not going back there. Some people, they will move on and then go on and wait. He will still come back and beg me. God can still touch his heart. Maybe the new relationship that he's in now will end. No. You are not doing yourself any favor by having that kind of mindset. You need to know that, okay, that relationship has ended. Number two, I need to take a step to move out. Perhaps you have been living together. The very next thing would be move out of the house. Perhaps you are not living together, but you tend to see yourself a lot. You text, you send messages, you video chat. Then the next thing would be to stop. And there's nothing like gradually stopping. No. That means that you are not yet ready. Today you have made up your mind it is over, or he has told you it is over. Sever the relationship once and for all. There's nothing like, I will gradually do it. No, that means that you are not yet ready. You need to understand that it is going to be painful. That is the fact. Especially in the case where it is a spousal death. It is going to be painful. It is going to hurt. You are going to be emotionally traumatized. But the fact is, staying on longer in a hurtful relationship with someone that does not want you any longer is even more painful. You are just dragging out the inevitable. It will end. That is a fact. But you can choose to end it now and take the necessary steps to cut the relationships. Like I said, for people who the end is a spousal death, that can be difficult. They have nothing against their spouse. He just died. That is going to be difficult, but it is also possible. Now, in those immediate times following that cutoff, you are vulnerable. This is not the best time for you to go into another relationship. We will talk about that at a later time. The best thing for you to do now is surround yourself with positive people that love you, people that will support you, people that you can talk to anytime that you are feeling down. Find something you like doing: watching movies, taking a stroll, walking, counseling people, anything at all. That is when you need to find something else to occupy your time. Pick up a new hobby, start baking, that business you have always thought that you wanted to do, that new step that you have always thought that would be good for you. That will be a good time to stop it. You need something to fill in those empty times. And 4, you need to be able to talk about your relationship, however it ended, but not to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. It will be to people that you know can help you rationalize, can help you understand everything that happened, can help you to learn lessons and move on. Be it a counselor, be it a parent, be it a pastor, friend, you need to be able to talk about the relationship that ended. And when you're talking about it, the aim would be for you to heal. The aim will be for you to move forward. The aim will be for you to look back and think, where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? What can I learn? What lessons can I take from this relationship? It is not for you to start getting angry and laying blames. Remember, if you don't leave your last relationship in your mind, if you don't leave it physically, the door will not open for you to move into a better one, into a more rewarding one. The door will not open for you to be a happier and more fulfilled person. Okay, so now you have learned to talk about it. Now you have learned to find activities that fill your time. The next thing is forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself. If you realize that you have made mistakes, forgive yourself. No one can forgive you. Only you can forgive yourself. Know that if you have done anything wrong, if you have contributed in any way to the death of that relationship, forgive yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. You need to accept that. The problem will be if you are not ready to learn and if you are not able to forgive yourself. The next thing is you need to forgive your partner if he has hurt you. Why am I saying forgiving? He has not even acknowledged that he has done wrong. He has not even apologized. You need to forgive for the sake of yourself and your children, because if you are not forgiving, if you don't forgive him, you will continue to hold on to hurt and bitterness, and a bitter woman will raise bitter children. A bitter woman is not a happy woman. A bitter woman will not be able to leave the past behind and forge better relationships in the future. And so I hope you have been able to learn a few lessons from what we have been able to discuss this evening. Once you know that your relationship is over, the first thing is to acknowledge it in your mind, then take steps to cut it immediately. Learn to forgive yourself and your partner. Learn to talk about it with the aim of learning lessons in order to be able to prevent any mistakes you might have made. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to press on the subscribe button and continue to follow us to learn more tips to be a successful single mom. Thank you and bye.